2. Alright, collective. I'm pulling on zero energy check for the next 48 hours. Okay, so what to expect for the next 48 hours? I got the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So this speaks of truth, clarity. So you can expect some truth or some clarity to come out collectively in the next 48 hours. Alright. When I woke up this morning, the song that was playing in my head was Welcome to the Jungle. I'm not sure what that song is, but I know I've heard it like on various games, different movies. But I know it's like Welcome to the Jungle. Welcome to the Jungle. Eh, But anyway, if anybody's familiar with what that is, apparently this is what's going on in the industry. So people you might be looking at motherfuckers and really seeing them for who they really are. Okay, so like I said, clarity, some type of truth is coming in the next 48 hours. Okay, so collectively gonna tap in and see what to expect. Spirit, God, and what can a collective expect for the next 48 with clarity. All right, so we got the the 8 of Cups coming out, Hermit card coming out. So we got water and earth so far. The 8 of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Um, someone you could be walking away, have a journey to go on all by your lonesome, but you could be walking away from person, places, and things that no longer serve you. It's like somebody could be like just selling everything they got and they're going on like a seclusion. With the hermit coming out, it's like source could be guiding someone to go sit with self. Solitude. I feel like you got a following. If it's not actual people, then you have your ancestors and your spirit team celebrating you. Okay, so someone could be being that's the type of clarity someone may be getting within the next 48 hours. And even if it's not nothing spiritual, someone hey, it's some things that you're walking away from. Okay, with the hermit, I could be talking to a Virgo, but I feel like sources want someone to go sit with yourself. Go within because all the answers you need are right within you. Okay, so that is what someone needs to know. Don't search outside of yourself for nothing, baby. What else? Yeah, we got the 8 of Swords coming out in reverse. So the next 48, somebody you are no longer being blocked because the 8 of Swords in the upright speaks of being self mental imprisonment, which is meaning you kind of like being stuck yourself. So with it being in the reverse, somebody you are no longer stuck. Like I said, the overall energy is having clarity. Maybe it's pertaining to some type of friendship, partnership, or a relationship. Like maybe somebody you was wearing your blinders pertaining to a situation or relationship that you was in. Even it could be pertaining to business as well. But like I say, yeah, somebody you gonna gain some clarity in the next 48. Walking away, sitting with self, and once you sit with self, source is gonna be able to talk to you and tell you all the bullshit that's surrounding you. You got the Wheel of Fortune, so it's like in this season, somebody you got a restart, a reset. You walking away from the bullshit and you about to start all over. King of Cups at the bottom, masculine energy, very loving and nurturing. The King of Cups is usually somebody who wants to like come in and help fix shit, like rescue his damsel in distress. And I just realized eight is out here twice. 8 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. With two high iconic cards beside each. So like I said, divine, the most high, someone's about to go on a journey. You about to walk away from everything. You going in the hermit mode. You no longer being in a self-mental imprisonment. I feel like somebody your intuition could be talking to you and you kind of going against it a little bit. But like I say, with the 8 of Swords in the reverse, not no more. In this season, somebody you are listening, you paying more attention to your intuition. Like I say, I could be talking to a masculine energy Five of Swords is coming out. Air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius with the Nine of Swords at the bottom. So, of course, while you walking away trying to go start your new life, thank you for the light. It's always a motherfucker somewhere mad. Okay? It could be groups of people. And like I said, from what it looked like, somebody could literally be just grabbing up what the fuck they can and walking away from the situation. And like I said, maybe you worrying about it. And like I said, the overall energy for the next 48 hours is clarity. Having some type of truth come through. So somebody you could be in thought right now, like, damn. You might have been thinking about this shit for I'm just hearing years. Might have been thinking about this shit for some weeks, for some months. Should you walk away? If you been, what's the word? If you were like walking around on eggshells, where you at? If it's chaos and conflict, baby, do what's best for you. Do what's peaceful. So like I said, if this isn't you that's upset, I'm pretty sure whoever you walking away from, they pissed. And I feel like they may be trying to project onto you how you gonna love and try to have you worried and shit. No, I guarantee you, if you thinking about walking away and you do, don't go beat the motherfuckers up. Here we got the Four of Pentacles, so it's like it's time for you to pull back your energy. Someone could be holding on tight to yours. And if that's the case, just know if you just call out on to your spiritual team and be like, listen, God, whatever you subscribe to, I'm tired. They will start taking action because you're covered, you're protected. You done been up against a whole bunch of shit, but you always manage to come across, get through it, whoever this may resonate with. So always remember that. If you in a fucked up situation right now, think back when you was in another fucked up situation and how you got the fuck up out of it. Do not allow people to project shit in your mind that you aren't him or her, because those are narcissistic tactics. So people with low vibrational entities that try to don't be scared to walk away for your peace. Because if you in chaos and conflict, just know that's not from the Most High. God will not bring you no chaos and conflict. And if it is, that means for you to wake up and gain some type of clarity. Okay? So that you can walk away. You got Page of Wands energy. Someone could be young. But whoever you are, I feel like it's some good news coming through. I feel like you, well, why did you stop on my page? Go to your channel and worry about what I'm doing. Like, well, thank you for your support. You just helped me out, whether you know it or not. But like I was saying, somebody you could be young or you could be immature. Like the person who's in my comment. But it's like, whatever it is, you need to take action on the idea. If you're getting ideas, thoughts, go ahead and take action on them. Because for one, you're in the Ten of Pentacles energy. You're very abundant. You will be. Okay? You will be. Just know that. You got to speak life to get life. Once you go on somebody else's channel, like you really don't have to be on my page. But appreciate the support. Well, thank you, boss. It's time to pay up. But like I said, you could be dealing with people that are very deceitful, you know what I'm saying? Trying to steal from you. Like this person here is trying to steal my energy. Okay? But anywho, you're dealing with people that's deceitful. Very deceitful, trying to steal from you. But I feel like slowly but surely, you gonna walk away from that. You gonna stop paying attention to the energy. What else, Spirit? And you could also be trying to strategically trying to come up out of another situation. So we got the Page of Swords, just like this person in my comments. They always looking and watching. It's always the people that's trying to steal from you. Got to look and watch. Just know that, y'all. And they're looking to see whether you got any new opportunities coming in. Seriously. What else? Collective. What else? For the collective. So this is what you can expect for the next 48 hours. Here you got the Seven of Cups. So you could have been around people that were gaslighting you, playing you as an option. And you, like I said, you probably don't realize it. But like I said, somehow you about to face a harsh reality. You about to face a harsh reality. Someone's words, intentions, actions kind of fucked you up. And I feel like you always knew. With the high priestess energy, like you kind of always knew. You kind of always knew. Like you was a person that know things that nobody else do. But with that being said, there's a tower moment happening. The tower comes when things that started on lies, unshadiness, they have to come crumbling down to be rebuilt back on sturdy ground. You know what I'm saying? It could be some incident from the past. It could be some emotions and thoughts that's coming from the past. Like you say, you're taking a trip down memory lane, and it's bringing back a bunch of emotions. Oh God! If you were really who you say you were, you would know that he walks with me. So I'm just saying. But apparently, you the fake. Oh Lord, I love my gifts. So unlike the fools that's in my chat, somebody's source is telling you to take a leap of faith. Okay, take a leap of faith. Because like I say, the clarity that you're about to get, you might as well go ahead and start over. You might as well go ahead and start over. Page of Pentacles, like whoever you are, I feel like you pay attention to the energy. You can see through the clown. So because you know you can see through the clouds with 1212 on the timer, go ahead and show these motherfuckers that you can see through the clouds. Shit, obviously that's what you think. But anywho, like I said, the fools that's in the comment, other than being a fool, source is telling somebody to take a leap of faith. And what I mean by source, I mean your higher self. Wow. And but by whoever that is about the separation, then you're gonna have to book a reading. Right now, this is just a general energy check. Okay. So, like I said, whoever you are, take that leap of faith because with the Six of Pentacles here, you are possibly a gift holder. Okay, you're probably a gift holder. Like your gifts are being activated. Yeah, confirmation. So, like I said, with the Ten of Cups here, I feel like your whole ancestral spiritual team, whatever's backing you, they are helping you with these gifts. What else? And that could also be the type of clarity. Say what? Who? Uh, where you walking? Where you doing? Where? I thought it was raining. Okay. Don't. I no, I ain't no fool now. Anyway, go ahead, Jay. What else, Phil? What else do the collective need to know? Yeah, could be talking to an empress, a mother figure, highly abundant. Could be with child, and even if you're not with child, you are pregnant with a whole lot of um, talents, creation, as they say, birth of a nation. And I feel like you got new love coming in. You have new love coming in. Here, figure outside of the club and you think I'm a fraud. So I go to my heavy Chevy and open the trunk. I told the motherfuckers I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared. So like I said, you could be a mother figure, and if you're not a female, you could be a masculine in your empress energy that embodies all the queens. Like I say, whoever you are, whatever you touch is like it turned to gold. Okay, you could have new love coming in with the Ace of Cups at the bottom here, and with that new love coming in, I feel like it's gonna bring you some type of balance. Okay, slowly but surely. I feel like yeah, that's the type of clarity that someone is going to gain in the next 48. And also, like I say, in the next 48, you can also have some clowns try to come in and irritate and aggravate you to try to pull on your energy as well, like I did in the comments. So, like I say, when your energy is too high vibrational, you know what I'm saying? You're going to draw dark and light people. You know what I'm saying? So, whoever you are, like I said, whoever you are, whatever it is that you're doing or want to do, you're highly energetic, good energy. Now is the time, baby. Now is the time. So, this could be the message someone gets over the weekend on clarity. Yeah, you got full swords, so it's like somebody could be taking a break. Could be taking a break. Got the King of Wands at the bottom. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The King of Wands is usually somebody in their leadership role. You know what I'm saying? They take charge. If they're not actually doing the task, they appoint others to do it. So, like I said, you could have somebody coming towards you, or if you are this King of Wands, I feel like you are going to decide to take a break, get some rest. And once again, flip flop it. You could be a female operating in your masculine energy. Okay? But sometimes you could be taking a break, meditating more, and somebody may even be sick. So, what else? Seven of Wands coming out. Like I said, you're guarded, you're protected. And if it's not you, just know your spiritual team is in the corner guarding and protecting you. With the Three of Wands at the bottom, I feel like whoever you are, you could be at a distance or anywhere. I just need you to understand. You just calling your spiritual team. They there. Those are that invisible army that you have. Okay. What else? I'm hearing somebody could be also guarding and protected. Somebody may be trying to guard and protect that they're sick from you as well. Okay. You got the Three of Swords coming out. Swords in the heart. I don't know. Somebody might have had a heart attack. But the Three of Swords speaks of facing a harsh reality, a harsh truth. The motherfucker don't want me face that reality type shit. They lying, they cheating, face that reality. Okay, I could be talking to a Queen of Cups. And I mean, it's hard to face that reality because when you're in that Queen of Cups energy, you love that motherfucker. You love them through their flaws. You just loving them. But Source wants you to pour out all that love, put some of that love back in yourself. Okay, so that you can gain this. What's up, baby? So that you can gain this clarity. Because, like I said, the overall energy is the Ace of Swords. Somebody's gonna get some truth over the next 48 hours, or gain some type of clarity on what it is that they should be doing. I feel like Queen of Swords, we finally got some feminine energy other than the Empress coming out on the board. So I feel like once somebody faces harsh reality, it may put you in that Queen of Swords energy to where you kind of get pissed. Okay, but when you're in that Queen of Swords, you coming through with clear communication. If you want me to tell you about that, then you need to book a reading. The Cash App should be in my bio. you send something to the Cash App, then I would kindly pull on your energy for you. Okay? But right now, like I said, this is a general reading. If you want a reading, then you need to purchase a reading. Okay? So sorry, ma'am. I can't understand that you can't understand. You have to book a reading. Okay? So like I said, someone is now if your energy comes out during this reading, then you're gonna have to decipher what's you. Okay? So if some of this is resonating, then like I say, book a reading. Then it will be all about your information. So, like I said, once someone faces harsh reality, it may put you in the Queen of Swords energy. But with that Queen of Swords, you're going to come out with clear communication. And you possibly going to even move on into stability. Because sometimes, it takes truth and people accepting the truth and taking accountability to make, to start getting to the bottom of the issues and the problems. Problems don't get solved because people don't want to take accountability and face truth. But like I say, I feel like once that's said, once somebody move away, move into stability, then it's possibly you're gonna be back in your Queen of Cups energy, all loving and nurturing and being a lady, as they say. Now we got the Hierophant coming out, and the High Priestess is at the bottom. Now to me, I always say the Hierophant is like the husband to the High Priestess. So we got 4 wands coming out with the High Priestess, excuse me, with the Hierophant and the High Priestess at the bottom. So if this may resonate with you, what is that, 90, whatever, 3668, maybe there will be a reunion, okay, with the 4 wands to the Hierophant. Maybe that answers your question. Because like I said, the Hierophant is usually the husband to the High Priestess. So there may be some type of union. But like I said, you may have to step into your Queen of Swords energy, which is bring on clear communication. Tell them what you want. Tell them what you're not going to tolerate. Because I feel like there may have been some type of secret. Yeah, here come the Hierophant back to the Queen of Cups. See, all loving and nurturing, emotionally stable. Someone could be going through a transformation. We got the King of Swords coming out. Air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The King of Swords is usually somebody true, bringing, trustworthy. They also come with the clear communication as the Queen of Swords. And we got the Sun at the bottom. So I feel like someone is going to be happy, going to have